Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The capital and largest city of Rhode Island, located in northeastern Rhode Island on Narragansett Bay, site of Brown University. A manifestation of God's foresightful care for His creatures. The guardianship and control exercised by a deity. Divine providence. The prudence and care exercised by someone in the management of resources. The capital and largest city of Rhode Island, located in northeastern Rhode Island on Narragansett Bay, site of Brown University. The ultimate agency regarded as predetermining the course of events, often personified as a woman. We are helpless in the face of destiny. An event, or a course of events, that will inevitably happen in the future. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. A victim of circumstances. A person's financial situation, good or bad. He found himself in straitened circumstances. Decree or designate beforehand. The ultimate agency regarded as predetermining the course of events, often personified as a woman. An event, or a course of events, that will inevitably happen in the future. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. Deserved a better fate. An unofficial association of people or groups. They were an angry lot. Anything, straws or pebbles, etc. Taken or chosen at random. They drew lots for it. Often followed by of, a large number or amount or extent. A lot of money. Any collection in its entirety. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. Has a happy lot. Administer or bestow, as in small portions. A parcel of land having fixed boundaries. He bought a lot on the lake. Divide into lots, as of land, for example. Old Testament, nephew of Abraham. God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah but chose to spare Lot and his family, who were told to flee without looking back at the destruction. An unknown and unpredictable phenomenon that leads to a favorable outcome. It was my good luck to be there. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. The luck of the Irish. An unknown and unpredictable phenomenon that causes an event to result one way rather than another. Bad luck caused his downfall. An unknown and unpredictable phenomenon that leads to a favorable outcome. It was as if fortune guided his hand. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. Whatever my fortune may be. An unknown and unpredictable phenomenon that causes an event to result one way rather than another. A large amount of wealth or prosperity. An individual quantity of food or drink taken as part of a meal. His portion was larger than hers. Assets belonging to or due to or contributed by an individual person or group. Something less than the whole of a human artifact. The allotment of some amount by dividing something. Money or property brought by a woman to her husband at marriage. Give out. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. Success that was her portion. Something determined in relation to something that includes it. I read a portion of the manuscript. Attention and management implying responsibility for safety. Teaching pupils individually, usually by a tutor hired privately. Criminal law. A pleading describing some wrong or offense. He was arrested on a charge of larceny. Move quickly and violently. A quantity of explosive to be set off at one time. This cartridge has a powder charge of 50 grains. The quantity of unbalanced electricity in a body, either positive or negative, and construed as an excess or deficiency of electrons. The battery needed a fresh charge. Cause to be agitated, excited, or roused. The speaker charged up the crowd with his inflammatory remarks. Psychoanalysis. The libidinal energy invested in some idea or person or object. Freud thought of cathexis as a psychic analog of an electrical charge. Demand payment. Will I get charged for this service? Direct into a position for use. He charged his weapon at me. Blame for, make a claim of wrongdoing or misbehavior against. He charged the director with indifference. Request for payment of a debt. They submitted their charges at the end of each month. Cause to be admitted. Of persons to an institution. File a formal charge against. The suspect was charged with murdering his wife. To make a rush at or sudden attack upon, as in battle. Give over to another for care or safekeeping. Provide, a device, with something necessary. Attention and management implying responsibility for safety. A special assignment that is given to a person or group. His charge was deliver a message. Heraldry consisting of a design or image depicted on a shield. A formal statement of a command or injunction to do something. The judge's charge to the jury. Attribute responsibility to. The tragedy was charged to her inexperience. An assertion that someone is guilty of a fault or offense. The newspaper published charges that Jones was guilty of drunken driving. The swift release of a store of effective force. Impose a task upon, assign a responsibility to. He charged her with cleaning up all the files over the weekend. Assign a duty, responsibility or obligation to. She was charged with supervising the creation of a concordance. An impetuous rush toward someone or something. The wrestler's charge carried him past his adversary. A person committed to your care. The teacher led her charges across the street. Cause formation of a net electrical charge in or on. Charge a conductor. Energize a battery by passing a current through it in the direction opposite to discharge. I need to charge my car battery. Enter a certain amount as a charge. He charged me $15. Fill or load to capacity. Charge the wagon with hay. Financial liabilities, such as a tax. The charges against the estate. Instruct, a jury, about the law, its application, and the weighing of evidence. Instruct or command with authority. The teacher charged the children to memorize the poem. Lie down on command, of hunting dogs. Make an accusatory claim. The defense attorney charged that the jurors were biased. Pay with a credit card. Pay with plastic money. Postpone payment by recording a purchase as a debt. Will you pay cash or charge the purchase? Place a heraldic bearing on. Charge all weapons, shields, and banners. Saturate. The room was charged with tension and anxiety. Set or ask for a certain price. How much do you charge for lunch? The price charged for some article or service. The admission charge. The responsibility of a guardian or keeper. Attention and management implying responsibility for safety. Prefer or wish to do something. Do you care to try this dish? The work of providing treatment for or attending to someone or something. No medical care was required. Judiciousness in avoiding harm or danger. He handled the vase with care. Be concerned with. Provide care for. Attention and management implying responsibility for safety. He is in the care of a bodyguard. An anxious feeling. Care had aged him. Activity involved in maintaining something in good working order. He wrote the manual on car care. Be in charge of, act on, or dispose of. A cause for feeling concern. His major care was the illness of his wife. Feel concern or interest. I really care about my work. Knowing how to avoid embarrassment or distress. Discretion in practical affairs. Providence by virtue of planning prudently for the future. Providence by virtue of planning prudently for the future. Seeing ahead. Knowing in advance, foreseeing. Providence by virtue of planning prudently for the future. A state in New England, one of the original 13 colonies, the smallest state. A state in New England, one of the original 13 colonies, the smallest state. A state in New England, one of the original 13 colonies, the smallest state. A state in New England, one of the original 13 colonies, the smallest state. One of the British colonies that formed the United States. A state in New England, one of the original 13 colonies, the smallest state. The capital city of a political subdivision of a country.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.